All right. How's it going, everyone? We are back. I feel like I haven't streamed in so long. Like, it actually feels like I haven't streamed in ages. I think it's only been like a week, but man, anytime I take like some time off, it feels like ages by the time I get back. So hopefully everyone is doing all right. I also saw a new mod just dropped. It actually looks pretty sweet. Children of the First, created by the same author who made Children of the Hist and Children of the Pariah. Um, Sassiest Assassin overhauls the Altmer. This actually looks pretty cool. I forgot that you had me alt tabbed. Those are cool. I like that this author tends to make a mixture of NPC appearances. Some look, most look pretty normal, and the others, some look ugly, and some look pretty. This this looks like it literally looks like something from I don't even know. Oh, what is it? Star Wars Episode 3. Star Wars Episode 3. It reminds me of those guys that were remember the planet General Grievous went on at the last planet General Grievous went on? There's those guys who went to, like, introduce themselves to Obi-Wan. They look like this. This just reminded me of those guys. That's creepy. But other than that, also make sure to check out Instant Gaming for all of your gaming needs. If you wanna grab yourself some, look at that, Lies of Pi. Is it Lies of P? For some reason, I thought it was Lies of Pi. Lies of P Overture for $27.30. There's some new games coming out later in the year, so hopefully those will be up as well. Hogwarts Legacy cheap, Minecraft cheap, Scum. Oh, Death Stranding 2. Is it only on the PlayStation Store? Anyway, you can get PlayStation cards apparently as well. So, pretty cool. Anyway, guys, check this out. With stances, we can also have the new For Honor animations. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Oh yeah, Gooners from the EU. Well, technically, I live in Florida, and Florida has the same policy. You need to have an ID to goon. That's actually probably the #1 reason. Well, oh jeez, I'm on fire from silver because I'm a werewolf. Okay, yeah, go back to this. Yeah, in Florida, we have the same sort of rule. So it's like the main reason LoreRim will probably never come out because I'm not gonna post my IDs all over the place. Yeah, I'm a furry now. Oh, jeez. Dang, really the sideways power attacks are, to me, they're like the cleanest thing. those sideways power attacks, they feel like you can really get behind their shields that way. Yeah, I kept the parry mechanic. I just didn't keep the sideway, the like dodge attacks, the ones where you'd basically get a free dodge with the attack. But yeah, I kept the other stuff. I should probably turn into a werewolf. Just because I need some, Oh, it's not gonna let me feed if I didn't kill them while a werewolf or something?
There's someone there.
Jeez. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's probably because I looted them already. What kind of sigil stones boost enchanting? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. Can. You're upgrading your PC to Ryzen 7 5800X RX 70. I have no idea how to benchmark AMD GPUs, so I don't know what that's the equivalent of. What's good, Sam? I am. How are you? I forgot I also added the mod that you need to get more kills to raise your furry points. I just want to get enough kills to get the not forced transformations.
Get this. Cowards must have locked the place down after Skior charged in. You can taste the fear.
Everything else I'm like... There we go. Go, Ayla, go. They're really gonna all run.
Come on, you monster.
That's actually so funny. Oh shit! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Oh shit! Oh! Oh! That happened at the worst time. I de-transformed at the worst time, and I wasn't able to get enough points to get the non-forced transformation. Maybe towards the end of the dungeon I'll be able to do it again. Yeah, it's a different werewolf model, because the other one, the other model you need to have, oh, jeez! I will cry. The other one, you need to have diverse werewolves, which I removed from the game. Holy shit! That is an insane shoulder check. Bro. Austin, 20 months. Yo, what's up? Move, got to set up. New place, new city. Hey, hopefully everything is going good with you. Hopefully the new place you're at is treating you well today. I'm not over encumbered. Oh my god. Fortify health. I don't know what's draining my health so much, but that is insane.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Okay. Hey Tasha, hey, appreciate it. Yeah, I went to visit my folks, and man, I don't want to get on any airplanes anytime soon.
Death is highly overrated.
She freaking healed. Oh, because she's legendary.
This is the end for you.
I have no more stamina potions. Wait. Dang. This combat is so chaotic. These animations, they feel a lot nicer once you actually use them. Like when you're actually fighting against enemies, they feel really nice. Grab all those. What kind of late game armor burns? But basically, like, I want to have Daedric tier versions of all the cool looking armor. Oh, have you, Tasha? That's sick. Like, like, are you making it bit? Because to me, the easiest thing would be to make it so it's just a perk the player gets, and it affects like the damage that you do to enemies based on their level difference with you. I feel like that would be a. I feel like that would be a lot more straightforward than trying to distribute stats to every single enemy. I want to get rid of that silver dye katana for now, I guess. Is this the last ever time for LoreRim, or are you still going to work on it? This is the last major version. Valhalla combat? I'm not a fan of Valhalla combat personally. I think Valhalla combat makes the game too easy. How's 4.1 going? I haven't really started on 4.1. I can't really start on 4.1 until the museum is done, and I think the museum is like 90% done or so. God, I gotta find the find the key to that thing. Oh, nice. I'm not in combat anymore. You have thread in Discord? Well, I mean, because so here's how I'm thinking about it, right? You can run conditions based on what enemies you're fighting are. So it's definitely possible to have it so that the game is literally just checking to see how much health the enemy has. I mean, what level the enemy has, the difference in levels. And then apply like a debuff to you, essentially. Do I even have a backpack? Yeah, I do. No idea where the key for that thing is.
We're getting close now.
Hell yeah, Snoozer. Hopefully it goes well.
They call him the Skinner. I don't think I need to tell you why.
Skinner! Do we find a way to check for player and enemy levels without scripting? I think you could just... I think there's a thing that's just get level.
Thought I heard something.
Skyrim!
You and I have work to do. Get it back, for the honor of us all.
For the honor of us all. Oh, she had a bestiary. Where is the bestiary? Love how the bestiary doesn't take up 99.9% of the screen anymore. See, if I had Gymnasty... If I had Gymnasty...
Put that down.
Put that down. I was thinking maybe cure disease potions should be combinable into something. I appreciate you, Xander. Will the new Nexus regulations impact this modless in any way? No. I don't see that. Well... Okay, so... For clarification, the Nexus regulations is only for UK users. Right? It's even in here. Some septums, which would be nice, but
Hey, watch it.
I'm not gonna grab Gymnasty for it. So it's only UK people. But considering that... I mean, okay, it's weird. It's... I don't know. What's up, Ivy? Yeah, I mean, like... I really don't know how far they're gonna take it. What I would assume is that it wouldn't impact... I mean, it might impact mod lists. Because what I don't know if they're gonna do it based off of like your user, like your IP or what they're gonna do. I don't know how they're gonna regulate it. They said they have plans to, but I don't know. EU is affected? Really? I thought it was just UK. What's up, Altina? That's really weird if it also affects the EU, but what the hell? What's that green glow? Oh. I don't know if I can fight vampires. How am I liking the throwing animations? They're good. I mean, like, for example, this sword, this animation was already in LoreRim. But the new animations, like this, those all feel really smooth. Bro, OP dog. When you go to download the list, you're gonna download. Okay, here's a way to check how many mods are in a list. If you want the real accurate number, right? You go to the downloads folder. You check properties. You look at how many files there are, and you divide that by 2, and that'll give you a mod count. Because every mod has the mod itself as well as the meta file. So there's 4,058 mods in LoreRim, not including all the anniversary edition stuff, mods that I made, yada yada. These are just ones that get downloaded. Yeah, whatever MO2. Okay, you want to know why MO2 stuff doesn't matter? Is because I could install 2 mods and just merge them into the same mod. And so, for example, like LoreRim, all the character overhauls, all the character appearance overhauls, it's like 80 something mods, right? But it's all going to show up as one single mod. Hell yeah, Akar. Yeah, if you yeah, it should. Why did I just get Spriggan? Oh my god, how would I whiffed that so hard. Bro, can shit just leave me alone? You had one infinite load screen in 20 plus hours. Yeah, it should be very stable. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. To try to make sure I yeet or fix buggy mods.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hell yeah, the Warriors Challenge. I'm actually so down for Hendraheim. Let me go to Whiterun first, sell some stuff. Whiterun is just... I think Whiterun just has a lot of stuff going on. I think Whiterun, the problem with Whiterun and infinite load screens is you can actually... There's a command to clear the cache or whatever to fix it, but nobody wants to be typing that in all the time. Odd count really is trolly. That'd be funny as hell if this is an infinite load screen fast traveling to Whiterun. As we're talking about infinite load screens to Whiterun. It doesn't feel infinite because it's it just feels like a really long one. It might have froze though. Oh. Usually infinite ones don't even have loading screens though. Let's see if it's responding. Just gonna redo it. I better not have lost progress though. I think I saved after fighting the what's its face though? Skinner. My alt tabbing? Yeah, alt tabbing isn't good either. And I do often alt tab. If I was smart, I would start using my Stream Deck again. And just have that to be able to switch between whatchamacallit, scenes. Yeah, the hilarious timing. To be fair, that is my first ever infinite load while fast traveling, like maybe ever. I've had infinite load screens in Whiterun, but never went fast traveling. I appreciate you, Ire. How are you doing? Yeah, that's a first for me too, but yeah, I've had infinite loads when leaving Whiterun before. Okay, but you want to know something else? I've also had it happen where I thought it was an infinite load when leaving Whiterun's gates, but it turned out to just be like a 3-minute long load. Like it eventually loads. Yeah, 3.0 had a lot of infinite load problems. Like a lot of them. Like I actually, like I could be wrong, but I think that infinite load I just got wasn't actually infinite. Because Skyrim said it was still responding and everything. I think it was just a really, really long one. So you want to know what happens when you fast travel and when you just change cells? In the time that the game is taking to load, it basically has to calculate where every NPC is gonna be based on the time. Like based on like the time it takes for you to get there, and it figures out what time it's gonna be when you arrive. Then it figures out where the NPCs should be at that time of day, and then it compares that to where the NPCs currently are, and then it tries to figure out where the NPCs, how far along that path they're gonna travel based on the nav mesh. It's like that's why if you have nav mesh issues, you can have like a lot of crashes when fast traveling, is because the NPCs are trying to take a path that they can't get through, and then you just crash. Hey Psycho, thank you so much. Issues at Esbern not giving dragon hunts? Honestly, I have no idea. I never side with the blades. More NPCs, it takes longer. In theory, you could. I don't want to do any of this. I don't feel like doing missives right now.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Which one of my homes am I gonna go to? Am I excited for Elder Scrolls 6? Shit's never coming out. Wait, like relock the door. I've been in here before. I won't get excited for Elder Scrolls 6 until like Elder Scrolls 6 is right about to come out. Did they announce anything about it? Did anything change? I mean, to be fair, Sun and Moon, like, that's how I felt about vanilla Skyrim compared to modded Oblivion. If I'm being honest. When Skyrim came out, my modded Oblivion was like way cooler.
I'd even buy one of your relics. Take a look.
I don't know. Excited for me isn't really the right word. Oh, I need that. 50% less shock damage. That would be... Okay, this would be good just to have. You end up getting into a fight with a shock mage. Just bust that out. That's really good. I have a bunch of crap. I'm not gonna mess with the rune stuff yet. I'll keep the runes themselves, but I'm gonna get rid of the linen wraps for now. Uh, 661. I'm gonna keep all the fire arrows, get rid of the other ones. Tempted to just keep the regular fire arrows. That way I don't have crazy stacks. Keep those. Sure.
Do come back.
Yeah, I mean,
Greymane or Battleborn.
that's because when something is in development for so long, people expect that they've actually been working on it since the development started.
I'm telling you, I heard it howling. Those werewolf tales are true. They say the col-
What the f-
Come! What do you need, my friend? Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Oh, this is junk. I have a lich heart. By my salt.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetable every day.
God, they still don't. Sorry, the chat scroll down. Wish I could lock it. Maybe I can. I hate that I'm even able to scroll, but
Can I help you? Take a look.
7, it's already in LoreRim. I really want to do something with Thunder's Heart.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Where is my weight coming from? You're expecting nothing because Bethesda's track record hasn't been great. I mean, the Oblivion remaster was really good, but yeah.
Hands off.
Wait, what was that? Oh, that's just a train. Yeah. I don't use half faces mods usually. No hate, but they tend to be really unoptimized. Like way too many polys. 0 optimization. So I unfortunately avoid them. Frostral is dope. Keep that. Other scrolls and stuff. I really need to get Gymnasty. I'm more excited for Skywind. I really hope Skywind actually does come out, though. That's my worry for Skywind, is that it's not even gonna come out when all is said and done. Okay. Oh, Warriors Challenge. It's not too far from there. And actually, wait, I have some stuff to drop off Tundra Homestead as well. They need help nav meshing and stuff. Well, Morrowind remake. I don't know about a Morrowind remake. Oh yeah, that's why I'm over encumbered. I have 1,000,000 potions. I combine some of them. Bro, whoever made this mod where you can combine potions is such a legend. 10 out of 10 mod. Whoever designed that mod needs to be given a Nobel Peace Prize, because man, literally goated mod author, amazing, so immersive. Would I work for at Bethesda if they offered me a job? If it was a good job, if the pay was right, if it was remote, yeah. Because I'm not going to move to Maryland. But yeah, I'd work at Bethesda. But I don't think they would offer me a job. Ow. What potty? It's everything is the same as before, except the neutral stance has the new For Honor animations. Yeah, everything that's not touched by the mod is unchanged. Content manager. You never hear about layoffs at Bethesda? I think they're still a smaller studio than others. A lot of studios get bloated. Damn, those textures look insane. What the? Just elk random. Those textures. Why are these textures so freakishly good? Oh, it's dead. Anyway. Seam. Probably fix that.
Yeah?
Well now,
Is that so?
all right. Let's do this already.
I feel like she's still not tough enough. I give her some more perks. Oh.
Fight or die well. My steel will be your death.
Proof your worth? Oh shit! Bonk. Bonk.
Cross near.
Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, more stuff is cool. I proofed my worth. She's a big lady. Nah, the armor just adds a few pounds. I gotta purchase it for. Markarth. I want to go to Markarth. Alright, let's continue being a companions. I guess I can go from here. Hopefully the dragon's not back. Petition for Big E to start a modding university online. You'd buy in for lessons. Oh yeah, that way I can be accused of officially paywalling knowledge. I wouldn't do that, but what's funny is there's one person one mod list author who did try that, and the reactions to the news that he was going to do that were not good, to say the least. No, it wouldn't break Wabjack rules, technically. I could paywall modding lessons if I wanted to. Skywind or Skyblivion? I'm not gonna lie, Skywind. If I could choose one, and the reason is Skyblivion isn't gonna have the DLC, and Oblivion without Shivering Isles, I don't know. There was a paywall, Skyrim modding wouldn't be what it is today. Yeah, that's true. Oblivion without Shivering Isles is just cereal without milk. More like milk without cereal. Like the base is there, there's no flavor though. I mean, I can't really say that because the guilds in Oblivion are really good. Main quest is decent-ish, but I feel like I haven't gone any closer. Just like, I'm trying to get to here. Oh, that's the... Leave this place. Oh no, it's that, I'm sorry, I don't want to do this. Knights of the Nine, yeah. Without Knights of the Nine... Also, it's a pain... I don't think a lot of people realize, it's a pain in the ass to get things like spellcrafting and enchanting without the DLC. I am really risking it for the biscuit. Just casually going up the side of a mountain. The fact that I didn't fall is actually insane. But we'll see how Skyblivion is. Hell yeah, Peach. Hopefully everything goes smoothly for you. Appreciate it, Freeman. Right? Insane. Oh, nice. I can level up. It's been cold this whole time. The font? I think I'm just using the untarnished UI font. Let me chill for a sec. Yeah, I've played Enderall. Played it a few times. I played it with a basically vanilla experience, and then I've also played it with Somnium. And I've also played it with like a vanilla plus sort of modless.
No! This one. I yield.
This thing is hilarious. I don't know why people hate on it. I still never grabbed Gymnasty though.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Beef.
Gold you're carrying. I'm going to be rich. You! Talos, my dear. I cannot best you.
I didn't even know I was playing as a girl character. Also, I'll never forget the time that somebody... This was This was when I was streaming on Kick. Somebody comes into the stream, they're like, wow, you're playing as a girl? I forgot the word they used, but it's like, they're like, you must have, and it's like some word to describe people who like to play as a character because they want to envision themselves as that character getting effed or something. I was like, that sounds like major projection, bro. It's like, I don't know that thought has ever passed into like most people's minds when just choosing a character. Dysphoria? No, not dysphoria. It was like some word I'd never heard of. I knew. It was called like, yeah, autogynephilia. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what is autogynephilia? I literally had to look it up because I was like, what the yeah, I'm like, dude, you're projecting super hard if that's what you think is on the minds of people who just pick a female character. What word is that? I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, okay. Dude probably played too much Master Stroke. Like, I think terminally online transphobes throw it around. Female characters are meta for that 10% extra damage. Okay, real talk. Every single person that I know who plays competitive shooters, if you have the option, you always pick the female character for the smaller hitbox. Always, 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 always. And that's really where I started picking female characters in video games, is playing shooters. For that exact reason. But never once it occurred to me, I'm gonna make a female character so that I can pretend I'm getting fucked or something. I was like, bro, the amount of mental gymnastics you have to do to like, I'm gonna pick this shit just because I'm so sick of gymnastics not being around. Tempted to pick Lone Wolf. Deals more damage. Animals. You know, I was considering maybe I should tweak this so that it's more damage to dragons as well. I feel like that would single-handedly make it so worthwhile. Dealing 20% more damage to dragons. Let me do that. I wanna do that. I wanna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. Because don't dragons get counted as animals? Let's see. You don't really like playing as a female character, so I just create a male. I mean, that's valid. It's like, just play whatever you want to play as. Like, who the fuck cares? Bro, I don't justify my actions to people I know in real life. Why would I do it to people online? I've never maybe like when I was like super you know like you know going through puberty, like everybody's always like super has that weird insecure phase. Maybe like back then I cared what people think, but it's like, bro, as an adult, I do whatever the fuck I want. Like, who the hell cares? But I grew up in a culture that's very like, oh, you have to act a specific way or whatever. But no. What's the female version of autogynephilia? I think it's the same thing. Gender lock classes for no reason. Rust is even worse. Rust doesn't even let you pick. Like, you just get assigned a random character appearance. You don't get to change it. Uh, okay, so Hunter. I need to find like where would a dragon be?
New donation from Paul.
Hey, Paul! Thanks so much for the coffee. Who cares what people think? Exactly. That's ultimately that's how everyone should live their life. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, don't let people hold you back. As long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself, like. So this dragons are. I think I'm gonna do this. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Oh, this is. I didn't even modify this. 1.4. I'll do 1.2. So this should be 1.2. 100% more damage to all animals. Dragons. So I'm gonna do half of it to dragons. I think that's fair. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit too strong. Still, 20% more to dragons. That's pretty good. And then some people have said they don't like this. Stamina regenerates stamina magicka 100% faster when out of What about 200%? It's a dual value modifier. Do just a single value modifier, heal rate multiplier. Okay. There. So now it's health, stamina, and magicka. And taming, I'll do move 20% faster outdoors. There. I did a thing. Okay, cool. Hunter perk could be about range, sneak attack damage. That's what the sneak and marksman perks are for. It's the out of combat that kind of kills it. I mean, you could say that, but being able to regen a lot of magicka outside of combat means that you can prepare spells before combat starts. Being able to restore stamina outside of combat means you can run from point A to point B without getting tired. And regenerating health outside of combat means that, like, after combat ends, you don't have to use potions. You'll just heal up naturally. So I think it's pretty strong. Yeah, I think the health regen ends up boosting it a little bit. I mean, doing more damage to dragons makes me want to grab it because dragons are fucking tough. Like, I'm legit gonna grab it right now. just so I can do more damage to dragons. I'm genuinely good. Because I was just looking at it. I was like, I don't know if I want to grab that. Now I do. JK is still not all-in-one? JK's is all-in-one though. JK Skyrim is literally, there literally used to be all a bunch of individual mods. And I actually liked when they were individual because it made it a lot more like I actually wish JK would re-release his JK's Skyrim individual mods. Ooh. Praying to a divine also grants you their blessing. Wand. This might be the best wand I've ever gotten. Wand of Fortify attributes on self. The recipient is surrounded by positive energies that fortify health, magic, and stamina by 20 for 120 seconds. That might be the best wand I've ever gotten. That's actually fucking useful. What the heck? That's like a really good wand. I would just wish the wand animations were different. Wait a sec. The parry for this is kind of cool. Oh, the sideways power attacks for unarmed, the just roundhouse kick. Yeah, that's clean. Check out the short sword. Oh god, it's the silver one. Drop it. Want to do a brawler now? Yeah, that actually is really clean for a brawler build. Unarmed next. Unarmed is really strong in LoreRim. It kind of falls off more than other builds if you don't go like alteration, but it's still really strong. But you really need alteration and enchanting to get the most out of it. Otherwise you're gonna fall off.
Have you been bringing them another piece of glory? Good. If you can sneak into their camp and steal his plan, we'll have the advantage.
Let me grab Genasti this time.
Give me a brawl and a mug of ale any day.
That train's one-handed.
A happy one.
Can you fist Mirak? I don't know, can you?
Fine armor you've got there. Dwarfen make, am I right?
Dwarfen!
Grace of Kinneret be with you.
Man, look at this little shit. Well, hasn't grown.
Yes? What is it that you want?
Wait, hold up.
Do you get to the Cloud District very... Teach. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. Right, I really am busy, so...
Oh, what?
Someone do something!
I order the Jarl. Stop right there.
I demand you let me go.
Oh, forgive me. We'll look the other way this time. Even the Jarl's influence has its way. Be more careful.
What a little bitch. What a little bitch.
Come and browse
My fists count as weapons. Maybe it's because the carry thing. Wait, so if I prayed RK, because I got the goblet thing. Hell yeah. So I got the goblet. No, it's not gonna work that way. Well, I thought it would. I have so much health though. S power tech. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's probably because it used the spell with the Frauner thing. Strip my gauntlets. No. I want to grab a Warhammer. I want to test out the Warhammer animations. Let's see if the Khajiit. I'm gonna sell one at their caravan. Mike knows. Death by Snoo Snoo.
Get away from bring your coins, but do not bring trouble.
Weapons all for sale at so many. Take a look.
Moon Monk something. Well, let me check out the quarterstaff. And the battle axe and the pike. I want to check. So, this is a mace. Okay. Let me check these out. So pike. I don't think this got changed at all. Oh, but it does still have a backwards attack. Sort of. Yeah, I like the kick with the mace. Bro, a monk quarterstaff build would also be pretty cool. What's good, rest of us? New Joby 1 mod just dropped. Sequel to Farts in Skyrim, Queefs in Skyrim. Yeah, like that. Some of these are really nice. Although I feel like that's a little too fast.
Hello.
Greetings.
Compared to... I mean, I guess it's fine because you don't get any buffs or debuffs. For a second, I thought it was somebody T-posing.
The roads of... Take a look.
Like, what, an animation break or something? Way too much crap. I think I have like, yeah, I have 52 cure disease potions. All right, just take them. I don't even want your money. It's insane. Actually, wait. Does she have elsewhere fondue? No. You know what I should do? I should make it so you can combine potions of cure disease into potions of cure poison. I think that would also be a really good change. Because even though poison cures are not worth as much as disease cures, maybe I should do so both. Like, you can do vice versa. But, like, I feel like I never have enough potions of cure poison, especially in the early game. How do I feel about the new animations? I like them. I wish they were a little bit slower, but yeah, they're good. Oh, let me check out the new Joby 1 mod. See what that's about, guys. New Joby 1 Kenobi. Echoes of Oblivion. Radiant dialogue, comments, NPCs, and more. Brief overview. Conversations like the Radiant dialogue from Oblivion with 23 vanilla voice types and several conversations adapted. Quest-aware conversations between NPCs. Oh, so are they going to be like... It'd be cool if it was like, you know, the NPCs talk to each other. Have you heard that the Harbinger of the Companions was killed? Yes, what a shame. Bye. Like, I wonder if it's that. Contains nearly 4,500 voice lines, 9 NPCs based on characters from Oblivion, guard comments about your skills and attributes, plus some combat taunts. Certain voice types with a low relationship rank will make disparaging comments. Certain voices will make Oblivion-style comments when finding a dead NPC. NPCs will talk about the weather. Optional high poly makeover for some NPCs. Several Easter eggs. Have you heard the Jester's College in Camlorn graduated another class? Falanu Halalu. Oh my god, is she going to talk about necromancy or necrophilia? I'm Falanu. How's Halalu? Boy, they had some dark seducers. It's hilarious. There's a video. Oh god, what the heck was that? Well, I don't think this mod would be safe to add.
What's going on with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
I avoid those things whenever I can.
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
So long.
Farewell.
I like Joby one's effort to make
Hello. What's new with
Skyrim
you?
feel more alive.
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
Serious act of
So Flanu.
So long.
The reception.
Thieves Guild stole Maven.
Where's Flanu?
Then it's at least 500 gold.
No, 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 no. Some help. Actually, I could use some food. Do you have anything at all?
No. You just spill it on yourself anyway. Well, I have to keep carrying these logs. It's been over an hour. Goodbye.
Do you have any shoes? No?
Okay.
Sorely offered me some shoes if I ran.
I gotta add it.
It's in the Transnibbon.
Oh, that's dope. I'll probably add it at some point. Probably 4.1. But that's sick. The first time I heard that, Argonian and Oblivion, I fucking died laughing. So, stuff like that is why Oblivion is just a better game. I know like modded Skyrim, but like talking about vanillas. Okay, real talk. Who in their right mind would play vanilla Skyrim Special Edition with the Anniversary Edition over the Oblivion Remaster? I feel like that's a fair comparison. Because otherwise you'd have to compare Legendary Edition Skyrim Vanilla to vanilla Oblivion, and I'd still pick Oblivion. The scaling was awful on Oblivion. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad in Skyrim too. Skyrim without mods is actually a horrible game. I agree. Go play vanilla. Go play vanilla Skyrim. I think a lot of people forget what it's like. I think a lot of people forget that Skyrim still had all the scaling issues from Oblivion. Like, it didn't have, like, bandits running around in Daedric stuff, but it had stupid stuff like, you know, if you raise restoration, then all of a sudden enemies are like insanely strong compared to you. Forgot Genasi again. Not to mention, okay, real talk. Without bug fixes, Skyrim? Bro, without bug fixes, Oblivion, 100%. Oblivion had way fewer bugs. Huh? Skyrim Vanilla horrible game? Bro's out of his mind. I think Vanilla Skyrim is it's not like a horrible game. I think it's just not as good as Oblivion. I think it's kind of whatever. Oh yeah, mages. Mages, okay, mages straight up don't scale in vanilla Skyrim. Did you forget that? Like, playing on legendary difficulty as a destruction mage, you want to rip your brains out. It's like the most boring, like, bro. Okay, if you want to talk about enemy scaling, at least in Oblivion, your character could also scale to like insane shit. Like, yeah, enemies are running around in Daedric stuff, but you're also like insanely strong endgame. Whereas in Skyrim, everything just becomes spongy as hell. Vanilla, without bug fixes, like the main quest would just straight up break a lot of the time. I like that you were able to cast spells while using two-handed weapon in Oblivion. Yeah. You could definitely do that. Spell making can ruin Oblivion? Makes it fun. What do you mean? What? How does it ruin it? Spellmaking was such, like, one of the best parts.
New donation from Matt.
Hey, Matt, thanks so much for the coffee. Fort Justice. Out of Meridia. Back here. I rolled a 1 in perception. Holy lag spike.
Someone over here. You. What was that?
What the heck? It's something I'm like looking at is making me drain FPS. Mace of Banishing. Oh wait, these are Vigilance. Ring of Sure Grip. Wait, can I eat them? Hey, Blue, thank you so much. Vanilla Mage on top of having no scaling, you had to use Fireball spell because of the stagger perk. If you were a pure mage, Max, you'd be using his 3 spells. Yeah, I mean, I just remember that one of the first mods I looked for, like actively looked for, is something to fix the destruction magic not scaling. Because that was such a nightmare in vanilla. And I think a lot of people forget that that was even a thing. Or I guess I should say not a thing. Not being able to scale your power is like the opposite of fun. I mean, yeah, you easily cast all spells for free. But I mean, who cares, you know? I need to find something to eat. Gameplay, pure mage is fireball spam, yeah. Or like running around with a bunch of thralls. But yeah, on legendary difficulty, it just felt really bad. Because other stuff, you could deal with the sponginess with like, you know, smithing, alchemy, loop. But yeah. Movement speed in and out of beast form. Health and stamina. So I'll grab the health and stamina regen. Not really gonna stay as a werewolf, but while I am one, might as well make it worthwhile. It's kind of funny that you can just kill like beetles and stuff. In my opinion, the only thing you should be able to get perk points from as a werewolf is like humanoids. Like maybe you should be able to feed on animals to heal, but like not for perks. I thought you needed a perk to feed on all those animals. No, you need a perk to feed on undead. Yeah, savage feeding. Hello. Was that thing helping me? Guess the wolves are helping me. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, this was a Silverhand commander. Yeah. If I'm a wolf, why am I able to eat other wolves? I kill these guys. What the fuck? How did fall damage not kill him? What the fuck? Oh, Blackbriars? Imagine that's your reaction to a fucking werewolf. Oh, isn't this a surprise? Wassums, thank you so much for the membership. Isn't this a surprise? Alright, I need just a few more kills so I can get that last perk. Are there any chickens there? Hello? Shit, where did that chicken go? Toggle grass. I have no idea where chicken just went. Shit, Flute or Narnia. The number one reason to use Growl because it lets you actually interact with stuff as a werewolf. For me, that's the #1 reason that Scion and Man Beast or whatever are like deal breakers. And LoreRim vampires and werewolves are just top tier. I appreciate it, wasn't? Oh my god, that looks terrifying. The eyes, bro. I like that this werewolf mod, I mean, it makes werewolves literally look like something out of a fucking horror movie. Like, holy shit. There should be a giant chicken that attacks you after you kill too many chickens. You know what that Respawn Souls-like mod should have? It should have the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain feature, where if you die too many times, eventually when you respawn, you get a buff, but you have a chicken hat on you. You just have a chicken hat saying that, hey look, I'm not good at the game. Look, there's like something over there. There's some, I don't know what that is. There's something like, get the hell out of this area. Where am I? Apparently when looking towards Riften. Yeah, like a dunce cap. Werewolves always made me think of watching Prisoner of Azkaban theaters as a kid. My favorite thing about the Harry Potter, I'll say movies because I haven't read the books, is they progressively get darker and darker, like, throughout the series. Almost like, you know, it's like the target audience for when the books first came out was like 8, 9-year-olds, right? And then like, it's like progressively the author knew that like each next book, the original fans were going to get older. Yeah, exactly. They grew up with the kids. Exactly. That's like such a, I mean, that's a really cool thing. I think I started reading the first book and then I was like, fuck, this is too many words. So I'm like, nope. But I remember, like, this was back when libraries still existed. I remember, like, at the school library, people would just always rush to get the Harry Potter books no matter what. The books are better than the movies?
Hmm? This is not the time for talk. Perfect. The silver... Get it back. For the honor of
But
all.
in the books, how could you have what's his face screaming about the Goblet of Fire? There are fewer parents who wanted a Harry Potter banned. Bro, there's parents who think that like Pokemon is like bro, I literally remember vividly having friends who their parents wouldn't let them have Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards because they thought they were like satanic. And it's funny as hell because like, okay, to put it into context, right? Like, my whole family is Muslim. And you get this, like, a lot of Americans have this impression that the average Muslim is super, like, ultra strict like fucking Sharia law or something. All of my Muslim friends and we were all playing with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards and stuff. We were all like playing Grand Theft Auto, right? All of us, literally. And then my friends who grew up in like super Christian households, their parents wouldn't let them do shit. Yeah, Americans can't distinguish between Islam and Islamism by and large. Yeah. I mean, like you just, I don't know how, like, you try to tell people there's like ultra extremes in any group and people just don't get it. People just don't get it. Like, imagine if every, like, if no matter what, every Christian was like, it's like, oh, you must be exactly like the Westboro Baptist Church, the ones who go and picket sign soldiers' funerals and stuff. Or like friggin' Crusaders or something. The ultra-extreme evangelical Christians have a lot more in common with the Islamists than they would ever admit. I mean, that's true. Both of them, they're trying to fuse. So, okay. There's a lot of people who want to fuse religion and government back together. And those are the people who have a lot in common with the like extremist Muslims. It's like almost every single Muslim country now is secular, just like Western countries. It's like, yeah, countries like Iran exist, but that's like the exception, not the rule. There are bad doctors, police, engineers. There's always a few bad apples. Shouldn't judge them all based on a few. Yeah, exactly. Fundamentalism is a Western word. Islamic fundamentalist was modeled after Christian fundamentalism. I mean, I just wish people knew their history because, like, when Europe was going through the Dark Ages, when Western Europe was completely, like backwards ass place that only the select few were able to even learn to read and write, and people were just being accused of witchcraft for every little thing. It was largely the Muslim world that was keeping civilization in like the Mediterranean area going. Pretty sure Pakistan is secular. I think Iran and Bahrain are the only Muslim countries that aren't secular. Maybe Saudi Arabia too. Non-secular countries. Oh, apparently, actually, it's a lot. Well, I guess I should say non-theocratic. Because a lot of countries have a state religion, even though in practice they're actually secular. Because technically, according to this map, technically England has a state religion with the Anglican Church. Technically, Greece does with the Orthodox Church. But I mean, like, in practice, I think, like, let me see, theocracies. Current. Vatican, obviously, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Afghanistan. Oh yeah, Afghanistan, that happened recently. Yikes. Yikes about that one. Who caused that? Bro, imagine that going into a country and just completely fucking up everything and then dipping out would have really bad consequences. I would not call Pakistan secular, but it is not a theocracy. They have a prime minister. It's probably just like an official religion, kind of like an official language. They did the same thing in Iraq. I'm from there. Half my family was killed and had nothing to do with the war. Shit, man. The things people do trying to save the world, man. Quote unquote, we're saving the world, we're saving this, we're saving that. It's like, man, like, just leave countries alone. Bro, that being able to close gaps, that's so funny, man. It's so funny that just being able to jump from person to person. You guys want some freedom? Yeah, I mean, the war in Iraq was crazy. Like, I mean, it was crazy for just everybody involved. Like, nobody won. Just everybody lost, like most wars. U.S. foreign policy makes sense when you realize that it's based on fear and ignorance. That's what drives it. And money, yeah. You basically... You tell people, okay, this group of people is bad because... Insert ideology here. These people are bad because they think different from us. We gotta invade them. And it's like, okay. Go invade them, and then... Meanwhile, just selling a bunch of weapons to countries fighting in proxy wars afterwards.
Time to end this little game.
Where's this guy? What the heck? What are you doing up there? How'd you get up there? Oh shit! put a dictator in power in Guatemala for a fruit company. Yeah, I mean, that's the irony behind it. Is a lot of times it's like, oh, we gotta preserve freedom and democracy, and you know, you heard this a lot, contain socialism, but there's so many dictator puppet heads of state that the U.S. has put into power in South America and the Middle East. That dictator's bad. We got to replace him with our dictator. That's democracy.
You puny weakling.
Yeah. Yeah, the Shah in Iran was put into power by the US, and then people got fed up, and this is getting really political, but yeah, people got fed up. Like, if you ask people from that area, a lot of people will say they don't like the current system, but people who are old enough to remember will also say that you know, the reason it happened is because people felt like they didn't really have like they were just being controlled by other countries, you know? So, I mean, hell, that's what what the US did to my country? Bro, like, Bosnia will never, it will take nothing short of another civil war for Bosnia to have a normal functioning government. It's not possible. It's set into law by the US Dayton Agreement that Bosnia is going to be fucked for the foreseeable future. First person combat, I mean, it's the same as before. First person combat didn't get changed. Really gotta get Genasti. Actually, I don't really need her as much now that I'm raising Wayfarer. GG. Just restoring so much freaking health. I think this is the quest where afterwards Klondike ends up dying, right? Adding a mod to make it inclusive to autism? I don't even know what that means. Like, what mod and what does it do? Yeah, give me that sweet, sweet stamina. Ow. Yeah, I need to back up. This is gonna get me killed. Wait, answer my question. What mod is inclusive to autism? What would that even be? Increases mental IQ and allows the player to understand the intricacies of modding. That's not a great joke, to be honest. Dude, okay, so a lot of people like self-diagnose as autistic, but like we have friends with kids who have autism, and it's like actually fucked. Like it's not what internet memes like. The average person with actual autism is not like some, I don't know. Like a lot of people think like, oh, dropping toothpicks on the ground and being able to count every single toothpick. Actually, autistic people, functional autism, tend to be fairly high IQ. You're generalizing. Like I said, that's the very bad generalization. Okay, and then you're also okay, and on the spectrum is not the same as having autism. It's just like one of the kids we know is just like doesn't really talk. He doesn't really talk, and he did a blood in the water? What the heck? And he'll like get really aggressive and whatnot. You know that. But there's a lot of people who think, oh, autism means that you're just like insanely smart or something. There's a lot of people who I feel like they just don't socialize. Like they don't go out to talk to people and like learn to communicate, and then they self-diagnose with autism. Like a lot of people will just like lock themselves inside all day, every day, and then be like, oh, I'm autistic. But yeah, it's actual autism is rough. Just being an introvert. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being an introvert or preferring to stay inside or whatnot. But yeah, for a lot of people, mistake just like being really into a hobby with like autism. But I know everything there is to know about, you know, I don't know, planes. Oh, I must be autistic. I was diagnosed with autism, and it's weird to see people self-diagnose themselves with it. Like, no, you don't want to have autism. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like... Unless, like, you either have it or you've met people with it, it's tough to explain. People do self-diagnosis with ADHD. Yeah, people self-diagnose with a lot of stuff. I was I was accused of remember that guy who wrote that crazy rant about LoreRim? He accused me of self-diagnosing my my bipolar disorder, and it's like, no, like I literally, I don't really take it so much anymore because I've been able to kind of manage it, especially after having a kid. But like I used to have to take medication for it. Otherwise, I would just be like, you couldn't be around me. Like a few years ago, man, I was like the shittiest person ever. I want to see something because I noticed something earlier. I was walking over here. See something. What about a kid fixed it? I wouldn't say fixed it. I wouldn't say it's fixed by any means, because I still have like really, really bad periods. Like I'm just now actually in my upswing. So I could have streamed yesterday, and I probably could have streamed on Sunday, but I was just you wouldn't have been able to get me to stream. You wouldn't have been able to get me to and even if you could, like I knew it wouldn't have been a good idea to. Yeah, see, look, this rock right here needs to go. This right here needs to go. I knew I saw it. That this entire chunk. Okay. FE0C. Okay, I need to write this down. No, I literally don't even have paper. Oh, I do have paper. Nice. FE0C9B0. How did you remove all trees in the Whiterun Tundra hold? There's a move called Mostly Treeless Tundra. Odd. Yeah, don't self-diagnose. It's not a job for you, nor social media therapy should do that. I don't even know why people would want to. Like, why would you want to self-diagnose as anything? Although, like, I was diagnosed with ADHD as well, but I refuse to take medication for that. Because I feel like the medication was worse than my symptoms. Self-diagnosis gives you sympathy without actually having to suffer anything. Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I know people who like they think that they have every single disease known to mankind, and anytime they go to the doctor's like, "No, you're fine." And it's like the funniest thing to, like severe hypochondria or whatever. Okay, so where is? But it's so funny because the doctor will be like, "Oh yeah, you're fine." They're like, "No, I have it. I have the things." FE0CA. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna mark this as deleted. Nice. What's it called when you try to achieve perfection? OCD? No, that's just perfectionism. OCD is like just something else. I haven't even. Okay, this is kind of self-diagnosing, not to be a hypocrite, but I'm kind of OCD about certain things, and I really hate numbers that could be like equal but aren't. Like, I mean, like could be rounded off but aren't. Like if I see 501, I'm like, why isn't it 500? If I see 499, I'm like, why isn't it 500? Also, if I do something like with one of my hands, I have to do it with the other. So if I like do this with my fingers, I have to do it with the other hand too. Like I have like a weird symmetrical obsession with stuff. But I don't know if that's necessarily OCD. But wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio in a movie where he was playing a guy with OCD and he like would wash his hands to the point where they're like bleeding? That's kind of OCD. Yeah, I mean, and also I didn't have to, but I was compelled to like tidy up everything in LoreRim. Yeah, the aviator. That's it. Bro, Preston, what are you talking about? Why did this, like, you've got to be rage baiting, and it's really bad rage baiting too. Yeah, I don't think it's actual OCD unless like it's disabling you. Like it's interfering with your day-to-day stuff. OCD-ish is kind of a side effect from ADHD. Oh, see, look there. Ah, that's gone. Good stuff, good stuff. Pandemic. Pandemic fueled everything. Fishing for drama. Fishing for a Reddit post. I already cleared out Faller's Tooth. Got reset. Well, that means...
So you think you can fight, huh? Let's see what you can do then.
Probably just climb up and go out the other door. Oh yeah, see, I got the key there. Hello. Oh my god. Ew, ew. Bonk.
If it's a fight you want.
Holy shit. What's up, LT? Some people see hallucinations to the point they have a dog trying to greet people to prove they're there or not. That's crazy. That would be like... That would be kind of terrifying, to be honest. Not knowing if people are real or not. Okay, Preston, why didn't you say that then? Why did you bring up autism? I'm so confused, man. But I have no idea how a trait like that would even work. Just like, you can... Bro, you can self-diagnose that trait onto yourself. Just when you get high enough magicka in game, just exit out and open up Xedit and start modifying the game. I mean, I'm not wrong, am I? See the rest of us. If you get 300 magicka, you can use console commands twice a day. That would actually be kind of cool. Gameplay wise, it probably wouldn't make a lot of sense, but that would be kind of cool. How is MLO game changing? It's really not game changing. I honestly don't think it really looks good. In my opinion, there's nothing really game changing about it. Yeah, modular lighting overall. How is it game changing? Yeah, you're asking for a lot more than a trait at that point. Well, smoking, what I really wanted to do is add a trait that's kind of like the Wild Wasteland from Fallout New Vegas. Where just, if you take the trait, like, there's just weird things that can happen sometimes. You know, like randomly, like, chickens will attack you or something, you know? It's just like weird events.
Have you been bringing the Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. And there is more work to be done. But my advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
How much stuff is gonna be in the museum? LOTD amount or a few hundred? It's not gonna be quite LOTD amount, but it'll be a lot. Less than LOTD, but a lot more than like a player home. I think LOTD honestly has too many displays. The problem with LOTD, one of the big issues with LOTD is a lot of times it makes you display stuff that it's like, who cares about it? And then if you have so many displays, you're never going to actually complete LOTD.
Thank you for coming. Well, I grow old. When you... Let's not waste too... Yes, sir. Have a seat. I hear you've been busy of late. Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue. And then, have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves? Aye, as in all matters of... If the companion... But we had been... The witches didn't lie, of course. And that is their... And bring me their heads, the seat of their ability. Talos guide you, lass.
I mean, people don't want to visit the museum to look at more books. You have developer stats to see how many people have 100% completed LoreRim? No. The best that I could do is like a poll. But I mean, there's... Okay, so one of the most frequent comments that I get, which I'm super proud of. This is like, out of all the LoreRim stuff, this is one thing that I'm probably the most proud of. Is the amount of people who said that they like never, or it's been years since they completed Skyrim, and they were finally able to do so by playing LoreRim. Like, that makes me super happy. Half 1 mil. I saw that up run. But that mod plus the other mod that it recommends are really meant for Simonrim. So imagine a mod where once your character reaches high enough IQ or magic mastery, you could start compute teleporting into other games. Yeah, I don't... That sounds like you'd have to make a mod that just forces you to like exit out the game to play something else or something. I just helped you. Because the amount of content mods have added. I think it's worth... I mean, LoreRim really incentivizes playing the main storyline because you get that sweet, sweet third perk, or third trait. Which is a game changer for a lot of builds. I like how the taproot, because the tree model has changed, the taproot is kind of different. This kind of doesn't really exactly hang off. I got the last... Oh, I never got this. Take less damage. Yes, power attack, stamina. Bro, I'm just gonna be power attacking for days. Holy shit! Okay, maybe not. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I gotta get ready for this fight. I'll be power attacking for days. Okay, actually, fire is a good call. Fire, fortify health. I need all the buffs. Venison. Red. Resist magic. Restore my health. I should use the armor pen necklace, to be honest. And maybe instead of the stamina, I use the two-handed. Because I just need to out DPS their heal. And I do have oil of silver. Let me make sure. Oh shit, why'd I do that? I don't have fortified two-handed. Should I have fortified two-handed or armor rating? I'll do fortified block though, I guess. Okay, that's one dead. Holy shit! Just tank it! Tank it! Holy crap. Dang. All I'm saying is dang. That was actually so fucking fun. Yeah, that was so fun. Yeah, the XP is crazy. Undead werewolves are probably one of the best, if not the best, XP giver in LoreRim in terms of like creatures to fight. I think there might be some other really good ones. Ow! Bonk. You're supposed to fight this without any prep and complain LoreRim is hard? True. My bad. Hersin! Need to get sophisticated lock picking. This. I also need to grab, I need to get, whatchamacallit, Ogma. How you doing, Hector? Bro, if you don't bum rush them, these things can actually fuck you up. I hear another undead werewolf. There's at least one more here. The path in this dungeon. Okay, looks like I gotta go. This way. Bye-bye. Oh, nice, the chest key. Forgot where the chest was, though. Did I ever get candlelight? No, that's one thing I should have grabbed. But yeah, it's this way. This is a legendary undead werewolf. Holy crap. I specifically sent a message to a content creator on how to fix his underpowered player, and he blocked you. It's kind of weird thing to block somebody over. I mean, well, I guess context matters. Did you like word it in a really weird way? I'm not gonna get 4 levels. I'm gonna get almost 3 though. I'm gonna be just shy of 3. Okay, so I still have another 2-handed book, so I'll do that. I don't even know why I'm putting stuff into finesse, but might as well. Where's that 2-handed book? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, 2-handed power attacks with great swords deal up to 100% more damage. Low half health. Hell yeah. That's gonna be strong as fuck. Should probably drop this like level 90 Mighty Strike. A few levels. Non-horse mounts. There's the Gars. I don't know about any others. There might be some that are like spell based. Now you can't take Katana Saber Cat. He did nothing for stamina regen, then complained LoreRim doesn't know how to balance stamina regen. He blamed LoreRim. LoreRim has like, in my opinion, LoreRim has really fair stamina management systems.
Where have you been? The old... We will avenge Codlad, and they will... Where have you been?
I mean, not without bias, but like whenever I play a lot of other lists, basically anything non-Requiem, the thing that irritates me the most is stamina. Vanilla stamina regen is so damn slow. I watched a streamer complain about how hard LoreRim was once because he was just trying to face tank everything right away. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the learning curve. The stamina drain is much better after you added Requiem Light. You really don't need Requiem Light, if I'm being honest. I mean, like, look at this. Watch my stamina. I'm just saying, you really don't need Requiem Light. It just requires some levels invested. The whole point is, like, early game, you're just gonna be shit. But that's why you mitigate it with food. Late game food isn't as important. It's still good, especially like Elsewhere Fondue and stuff, but yeah. Drift Shade Refuge. Okay, so I gotta go to Dawnstar. But I mean, I don't know. LoreRim ain't for everybody. I'm not gonna pretend it is.
Where do you want to go? Going straight through? Climbing back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit.
The new animations are in the latest update.
There's whole countries full of them down south.
You can get them yourself already. I think if people who try to make a mod list for everybody end up making a mod list for maybe the casual, super casual folks, and then that's pretty much it. Ultimately, like, everybody just has different tastes. Could this game work on a $1,500 PC? Depends on the deals you're able to get. Not a pre-build, probably. Yeah, I forgot I rebalanced the Sea Giants loot. Ow! Ow. Was Volkus with me or something? Ooh. Hello. Oh, he doesn't want the smoke. Okay, maybe he does. Ooh. I'm so glad that didn't fling me into the air. Back here. Oh, that critical? Man, criticals, that mod that makes criticals scale, it's just so good. Because criticals feel not useless. Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't die from that. Yeah, I fixed Ari's face. Should be fixed. I mean, I could go to Ari's thing and find her and check, but it should be fixed. Ooh, frost salts, give me those. Giant arrow. That's a lot of freaking damage. Okay, cool. I like completely got off track. What exact mod are for animations from? For Honor and Skyrim. Yeah. Well, I'll go check on Ari's face. You're not gonna convince me they can fit in that boat? I don't think they're in the boat. I think they just kind of took over a beached boat. Right, you can't port LoreRim to PS3. What's up, Nico? PS3, oh, there's Sweet Roll. Aww, Sweet Roll. So in for PS3, you can't have like external resources. PS3 Skyrim modding is more fucked than Xboxes. Even if you could somehow port all the mods, it would not run on a PS3. You don't quite understand Cathedral Ass Optimizer. What is it like compared to VRAMer? Cow you usually use on individual mods, whereas VRAMer you use it on entire load order. But with
Are you lost?
With Cow, it also does a lot of things like fixes. It can pack things into BSAs. You can choose the exact amount you want to downscale to.
Hello. Can I help you?
So yeah, her face is fixed. She has a really long, thin neck, I just realized. Or maybe actually that's just because she's stuck in that thing. Help me, Step Dragonborn. Something noticed me while I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping and... Did Ari notice me? Am I gonna wake up with a Bosmer chomping on my neck or something? It's Wayfair.
Huh?
What the fuck?
Hello. Can I help you? Yes, I suppose it's not something you see very often in Skyrim. Where I come... Valenwood, all the way to the south. What about you? Do you know I'm a very good archer. My name is Ari, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Let's grab Ari.
Let's go.
Hey Ari, you wanna have dinner? Wait, Preston, if you don't have a computer and you only have a PS3, then why do you want a mod made for you? I'm kind of confused on that. So when I can buy one, I can play the mod I envision. I mean, you can learn how to mod and then make the mod. And your whole thing is you wanted a trait that gives you insight into modding knowledge. I mean, it sounds like you should learn to mod. You don't know how to mod? Well, you can learn. Modding is learnable. Yeah, you're yapping too much, Potty. I feel like it's the first 3 people who type just get 1, 2, and 3. Like how it says top fans. Sounds like a bootleg version of OnlyFans. Like on my dashboard, it says top fans. I don't know if that's what it says for you guys as well. Only top. Bonk. God, you scared the hell out of me. The only languages you speak are English and Elf, not C++. You don't need to know. I don't know anything about programming or coding. You don't need to know that to be able to make mods.
Here we go again.
Bonk.
I don't have time for this. Time for a feast.
Time for something sweet.
Huh? What was that?
Time to die.
Bro, I'm doing all of this just so I can get the From the Ash shout.
Really big party in there.
That's the funny thing. I'm not even trying to be a companion. I'm not even trying to be a werewolf. I just want From the Ash shout. It's vital to my build. Bosmer version of Rocky Mountain oysters. Just eating people's balls.
Over here.
It's not like it's... To me, that's not that, like that much worse than... I mean, it's still bad, cannibalism, but like... Bro, compared to just eating any balls, it's like, man, I don't care what animal it's from, I'm not eating balls. Wolf shield? Does Skjor have it on his body? I don't know. Brains? I've eaten brain. I've had goat brain before. How did it taste? It was a long time ago. I was probably like 10 years old, so I don't remember like the taste too well. I remember liking it, and I remember it being like really soft. It's the only thing I remember. But I didn't know what it was until like my parents told me. But I remember liking it and wanting more. The brains! Isn't it dangerous? Yeah, I think cow brain is super dangerous to eat. I mean, everything is like, you know, you should cook it properly, but I heard that cow brain is really risky. Risky for the bisky. For April Fools, I'm gonna do LoreRim debloated, and it'll just be vanilla Skyrim. Hello. I wish you could recruit the werewolves. That'd be really sick. Wait. I don't know how much XP that gave me, but it was more than 0.
Never should have come here.
What was that? Time to end this little game.
God, that is just so good. Shoulder check of death. Oh shit! Yay, fragments of Wuthrod. How convenient that the people, the companions are looking for the fragments, and the people who have the fragments are the companions' enemies. Your mom has arthritis? I got arthritis. I have arthritis and I have several compressed discs in my back. I'm like half an inch shorter than I was, maybe like a quarter of an inch shorter than I was in high school. I used to be close to 6'2", now I'm like 6'1.5".
The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. Come up to this forge to pay your respects.
Oh, inversion therapy machines?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
So
The dragon.
Shall we stay a while?
For the fallen, we shout.
And for ourselves.
We take our leave.
And so the dark was born again, as the wolves of your basket.
What?
To rule in life and serving death, as the moonlight star hunted.
Yo. What? That was really fucking good. What the hell?
Maybe we could go find the tavern. I'd kill for some rot meth right now.
I like Ari more than before now. That was actually dope.
To the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Just like out of nowhere, angelic singing. AL can't sing like that.
Do you have the... I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Don't get too... I'm not sure I... Thank you. I'll be here.
Part is prayer of thanks before eating godluck. They're like, well, it's cooked already. No sense letting it go to waste. It's so... she's comically small, though. Like, I'm just walking around. Like, I'm pretty sure she's, like, smaller than even, like, other Bosmer. Journal, Conlanx. She doesn't think it's like funerals and barbecue. Bro.
Stupid you are.
Is it technically cannibalism if they only eat non-Bosmer?
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Okay, is it cannibalism if they only eat Khajiits and Argonians?
The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkas.
Moonborn?
That's fine for you, but he wanted
Dragon
to be clean.
Moonborn?
He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde.
Exactly.
All that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Godlack did not care for vengeance.
Exactly.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts.
Yeah.
on the blood.
I thought Farkas was supposed to be the dumb one.
It's what he wanted.
Exactly.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Ruthrad. And it's in pieces, like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is
Yeah, Ori.
a tool.
Elves used to rule over Skyrim.
And repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield sister here. The flames of Kurok can reforge the shadow. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Wuthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Wuthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey.
Yay, Wuthrad!
To the tomb of Iskramor for Kodlak.
Oh, yo. This combined with my armor? I mean, that just looks dope. That looks really dope. With the witch head. Finally, I'm gonna get from the ass. Yeah, my Wuthrad has RGB. Got a Dawn Star. From the ass. From the ass. You know about the From the Ass show? When I get it, you'll know. I think the companion's questline only gives one rank up from the ass.
Divine sick. Watch it.
Ulrich is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make that?
Yeah, that's a good one, Preston.
Where you headed? You just enjoy the fresh air and leave the rowing to me.
You got jokes, you got jokes. Okay, yeah, Ysgrimor's tomb's right there. I'm gonna try not to freeze to death. And I'm failing. I'm actually gonna need to use this sword still because I know there's gonna be undead werewolves out here. Yep, there they are. Okay. That fortify health. Fortify health regen. No fortify two-handed. Okay, this should be fine. Famous last words. Oh God, really famous last words. Oh shit! Ari's like fighting one in the water. Jeez. Well, that's another 2 levels. Have a good night, potty. Oh, there's one more. Need to fight all the undead werewolves. Jeez. Again, almost 3 levels. I don't know, Grims.
This is the resting place of Iskra. I regret nothing of what we did at Drift Shade. But I can't go any further with my mind fogged.
For Codlack.
For Codlack. Does someone God, these guys are hard to see. Jambi. Man, Farkas and Vilka suck. Oh. Ow.
Pathetic mortal.
Give me stamina back, please, and thank you. Thank you.
You're already dead, fool.
I mean, she's not wrong. They are already dead. I'm gonna shoulder check them all. Oh god, I'm about to die.
For the companion, your bastard.
Something goes into the wall. Yeah, it's. I mean, the ghosts, Elder Scrolls never really made much sense. Oh, there's so damn many of them. Swollen Foot. Holy crap! On a stick. Holy crap, this guy's cracking out. That guy had some crazy moveset. He's got juke shoes. Farwalker? Wow. Her name is Farwalker. She's just rubbing it into that swollen foot guy's face. She's like, I can walk far. You have swollen feet. So bad-mannered. There we go. Tunk, how about I'll just do whatever I want? You know that, okay. You know that most of the old animations are still in LoreRim? Like, look. It's literally just the default stance got switched. Also, most of the default stances use the old version of For Honor animations to begin with. So you're just having placebo effect. I don't know what you mean by jerky.
I can't go any further. I'm not proud, but I will stay back with Vilkas.
Yeah, just
Give
don't
my
update.
regards to
GG.
Eastern. For Codlack. For Codlack. For Codlack. For Codlack.
What was that? Oh. My shadow.
For Codlack.
Can you shut the fuck up? What the hell? I said for Codlack like 5 times. Didn't want to fight the spiders. More ghosts! It's kind of funny that in order to get to Sovngarde, you have to go and desecrate a Nordic tomb. Also, you're by far the first person to have any sort of issue with the new animations. Everyone else has said that they've really enjoyed them. But I mean, there's always going to be one person who, no matter what you change, they're like, oh, change it back. There's genuinely people who stayed on version 1.7 for no reason at all. It's like, oh, I don't like this one thing you changed, so that therefore I'm gonna be like, oh, screw all your other changes.
What are you doing that for?
Ultimately, if I like the change, I'm not changing it back. So, there you go. The only time I'll change something back is like if there's an issue with the new thing. This is El Sopa's new tombs handle. The old ones were better. Yeah, what's good, Luca? Welcome back. I'm sure there are people on 1.0. I'm sure there's somebody who's, at least one person who's still on 1.0. Holy crap. Person was insane. For Codlack.
Is someone there? Thought I heard something.
Jeez. For Codlac. Biggie Boss noticed that you tried to build all the textures that match the color scheme. There are no bug crashes. That's a straight IMBA. It's IMBA. What's IMBA? Plus mod sheet support. Well, I'll take the comment as a compliment. So thanks. I don't know what IMBA is though.
Greetings, Shield Sister. Of course, my fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade hearsay. You see only me because your heart knows only me as the companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors.
Champ perk was reusable.
And I see them all.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because I mean, it's really strong.
You still have the witches' heads. Excellent.
It's a really cool thing.
Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least.
Well, I've never met.
Oh god, that thing is chunky! I feel like I need to give it more armor rating.
Greetings, Shields. And lead the companions to further glory.
It has a lot of health, but I feel like it needs more armor rating. Bye,
Did I
Conley.
hear right? Did he say you were to lead?
Yeah!
You've earned the right. Let's go tell the others. Something has... I've sensed... The more we feed, the greater... And that's exactly what the old man wanted. I'm glad we could give it to him.
I could just get her to follow me.
Let's not waste any time.
Nice. Share your lycanthropy forever? Yeah. I got from the ass. I don't need it anymore. I don't need a... Oh my god, my carry weight plummeted though. Was being a werewolf increasing my carry weight or something? Isn't there a... Yes, there it is! Aha! I was like, isn't there a bag of holding here? I didn't even need to use that potion. I have 494 carry weight now. Two-handed just dominates. I mean, one-handed has arguably more survivability. You can use shields. Are they gonna really troll me with this? What's in here? Okay, I'm unlocking this. Because I'm not looking for the thing, and I could have grabbed Genasti. I just want the shield of Iskramor himself.
This Miraz must be a fool to even think of challenging me.
Having Ayala and Ari is actually kind of cool because I can just go in two-handed heavy while they just pelt everybody with the arrows.
gods watch over your...
Yes, you brought honor to him.
Let's hope you can show that his heart...
But you don't have to stay if you don't want to. I'll see you back at the Orvas. Stories to tell the others, eh?
Wait, I didn't get from the S. I think it's up here. I think from the S, it's at the top of this. Holy shit, what the heck? Yeah, I think I was supposed to go out some other exit.
Hey there. Watch where you're...
Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. All right. From the ass time. I think this is the... Holy sh... Bro, he got fucked up. Honed spectral battle axe. Hey, there we go. The first from the ass.
Run!
See? From. That's what she said. From.
Looks like it might rain later.
My frames are just dipping, though. I think my shit's overheating.
Be careful.
Is Grimoire's axe different? Like, the ability? I think it's just the same thing. You do more damage to elves. Which is pretty funny. Well, I think that's a good spot to end it off. Got the first word of from the ass. I should go... I mean, while I'm here, I can probably... Or I'll save it for next time. Go to, what's his faces? I think it's that over there, Septimus Outpost. So that I can dig, swim into the unknown. Is Grimoire's ash hurt you if you're an elf? Should. Anyway, guys. Wrong thing. I appreciate everyone tuning in, coming through. Good to be back. And yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow evening for another one. We'll continue this playthrough. But other than that, I will catch y'all next time I see you. So take care. Have a good day. Stay safe. Stay cool. And appreciate y'all. And yeah, thanks, Stasha.